let's get on with the auction today.
235, 240.
Every year, tens of thousands of properties are sold at auction.
Meredith's bidder, well done.
From modest 2 up, 2 downs to waterfront mansions.
We are throwing the kitchen sink at this now.
More and more first-time buyers are seeing it as their golden ticket onto the property ladder. But these quick buys are often far from perfect, hiding some nasty surprises.
You haven't been in? No, not yet. Hey, let's go in.
I'm Sarah Beeny and I've been buying, building and transforming homes for 35 years. And I'm fascinated by the world of auctions. In this series, I'll be offering a dose of realism.
You've got all these lovely flamey ideas and I'm pouring water on at that.
As brave new owners take their homes from derelict to diamond.
I will be moving in at the end of this month. What I'll be moving into, of course, remains to be seen.
And we'll go behind the scenes of some of the country's biggest auction houses.
Great bidding, guys. Perseverance paid off.
Discovering whether property auctions are a risk too far or a great way to get the home of your dreams.
I am really proud of myself. This is my first home.
This week, every penny's on the line for 2 couples under pressure.
I see you snapped it.
A 1930s house desperately in need of revival.
Unfortunately, they've discovered that the floor is horrendously rotten. You suddenly realise the benefit of a contingency, which we don't have.
And a Victorian restoration by the sea. Make it work for you. Make it a home that you really like being in. And at a specialist auction house in London.
What a great battle. 237.
A sale that has the potential to do a huge amount of good.
We're really, really hoping we can get a big result for them today.
First, I'm in Guildford. Here, the attraction of green spaces and fast commuter links to London can see a 3-bed semi-detached family home go for in excess of £500,000. Many date from the 1930s suburban building boom, and this one is urgently in need of renovation. Bought by social worker Alison and business development manager Michael, this wasn't part of their plans for them and their 2 sons, Josh and Lucas. 9 years ago, they bought their dream home.
It's a home with so many memories and love, because that was our family home. That was where we had our second son, Joshua.
We spent a lot of money on that, doing it up. Made it really lovely, lovely house for the kids to bring 2 boys up in.
And then everything changed.
Yeah. Liz Truss and her mini budget unfortunately spiked the mortgage rate somewhat. Our mortgage went up by £825 a month.
So I said to Mike, what is the point in this? Yes, we love our home, but actually a home is where we are together, a home is where we are with our children. Oh, I'm going to get emotional. So let's just move, get rid of this burden and start afresh. Yeah, and it happened really quickly. We went to see quite a few different houses, didn't we?
A lot of houses.
And then this one came up on the market. This is our 1930s fixer-upper. I just really can't wait for the project to start.
Alison and Michael bought their house in a nerve-wracking process called a hybrid auction. In this case, the property goes to the person who can exchange first. So there's a race to get your mortgage offer and legal work done as quickly as possible. If more than one person is able to exchange on the same day, then bidding takes place online, and whoever is prepared to pay the most gets the property.
We made an offer, and literally within 6 weeks, we'd moved in.
Yeah.
It happened so fast.
We sold ours for £600,000 and we purchased this property for £415,000. We were left with about £95,000.
That's the budget that we now have to be able to do this house up and make it our home. We are planning to knock down this wall. This is all going to be open space. And then the extension will come out here. We're literally camping out in the house. We've got bare minimum furniture. Lucas starts secondary school in September, and we don't want
Chaos.
the chaos part of the build to be happening when he's starting secondary school.
It's a tough challenge with the potential to disrupt an important moment for their son Lucas. And they've already been through so much.
This was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah,
exactly.
It would get to the middle of the month previously when we were in our old house, and we would be like putting our food bill on credit cards.
Somebody else had almost made the decision for us.
Yeah.
We weren't able to afford that home anymore.
But they had,
Yeah.
hadn't they?
But actually, we don't have any sadness about leaving it, do we?
No,
we
no,
just think,
no.
oh my God, this is just such an
new
exciting...
adventure.
Exactly that.
Brilliant.
Like an opportunity.
You're saying that, it's fine because it's all fine now. It
Yeah.
wasn't fine at the time for either of you, was it?
No, it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah.
You're going to make us cry now.
Oh, no. I know, I am actually making both of you cry. Oh, look, big group hug. Big group hug. Tell me the plans for here.
We're going out how far at the back?
6 metres out the back
Blimey.
and 7 metres wide.
Yeah.
It's a big extension.
It's a good size
Yeah.
extension.
You're kind of
yeah,
doubling the size of all of that space.
Of the whole ground floor, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
To create their new extension, Alison and Michael plan to bring down the wall between the dining room and kitchen, creating a big open-plan space which will feature a dining area at the back and a seating area facing the garden. But there are other ways they could lay it out.
So you're going to have this massive space, which is enormous. And I just think in a family of 4, the way to make all that space function better is to have an engine room where everything goes. The rest is free to enjoy. And if you have the sitting room at the back of the space, it's a very light garden, and you don't really want a telly where you've got lots of light, because it's quite difficult to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Makes
sense.
good sense,
Yeah.
yeah.
They could save money by leaving the old kitchen wall where it is, and then turn this space into a functional utility room. And swap the dining area with the sofas to create a cosy snug.
Yeah, interesting. We have to look at the plans a bit more
And saves money.
and saves money, yeah. I mean, I say, the bill will be over the moon.
It might mean that we can actually afford the kitchen.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms and a small family bathroom.
There's going to be 4 of you sharing that bathroom. It's going to get quite a heavy wear, to
Yes,
be
it
honest.
is. It's going to get dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would be brave about that bathroom, and I would avoid just plain white tiles
Okay.
that will not make it look bigger. I'd avoid white grout because it will
Get dirty.
so I'd use a darker grout.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
There's some amazing tiles that you can get, and I would really consider tiling right up to the ceiling in an amazing pattern. Just play with it.
Yeah.
It's quite a small space.
Yeah.
And you can make it really immersive and really quite exciting. Also, if I was you, I'd lose the radiator and put an electric underfloor heating in there.
Okay.
Now, electric underfloor heating is brilliant because it's easy to lay. It'll cost practically nothing because it's a tiny space. You can do it yourself. And then you put a thermostat on the outside and it will just be for that room. And it's a really nice way of keeping the moisture down,
Yes.
to be honest.
We're really struggling with the bathroom, and I think probably left to our
it's
own
so
devices,
tiny.
we might actually end up with a boring...
You're not going to.
So their mission is clear. Create a living space and bathroom that works well for all the family, starting before the new school term and without breaking the budget.
Alison and Mike have definitely got resilience. I mean, they've had some really, really hard times, and by working together and making a plan, they're in a good place. But there's a lot of work to do to get to the finishing line.
We need to revisit the plans. I think that's what the visit has given us.
Coming up, a big buy at auction leads to an epic challenge.
Still feel like, oh my God, what have we done?
$250,000, the third and final time. Your property, well done.
Around the UK are homeowners who bought at auction and are now hard at work realising their property dreams.
So we've had the foundations dug, we've had building control come in and clear us. We are good to go. So this is the first day of proper construction.
In Guildford, the building work is in full swing on Alison and Michael's 1930s house renovation. The stud work is up to create a separate front living room. And they've decided to push ahead with their original plan to demolish the old kitchen wall to create a large open-plan living space. 1930s houses can be a great buy at auction. Due to the suburban building boom in the interwar years, they were often built on generous plots with lots of outside space and so the potential to extend. And built with the modern family in mind, the living areas and bedrooms are usually well proportioned. But nearly 100 years on, they're not always in the best condition. And some problems won't be visible in a survey. What lies beneath can create a whole world of pain.
Unfortunately, they've discovered that the floor is horrendously rotten. You suddenly realise the benefit of a contingency, which we don't have. If it does start to be more and more of these kind of findings, that could start to impact our financial situation.
Unexpected repairs can be a drag on a renovation schedule, so consider adding a 10 to 20% contingency to both time and cost estimates. For Alison and Michael, the structural work has ended up happening bang in the middle of their son's start at secondary school, and the whole family has had to move out.
We're now living with my mum, and whilst it's great that we're living with her, we'll want to come back as soon as possible. So any kind of delay is just something we could do without, really.
Next, I'm heading to the Cornish town of Hale. A prime location for this dilapidated 7-bedroom, 4,500 square foot Victorian mansion. Treve House dates back to the 1800s and had a past life as a B&B. Now the challenge is on for entrepreneur Al and bridal beautician Jules to transform it into a dream home for them and their children, Madison and Freddie.
We met when we were both travel reps in Benidorm.
Leave it there?
Yep. My supervisor came to me and said that there's 2 new reps that have arrived in resort and they're going to come today and you need to choose which one's going to work with you. Jules was one of those. And
lucky me.
I chose her. So I sold my business last year. I was looking for something like a 2-bed property that I could maybe spend a bit of time on.
And then it all went a little bit pear-shaped, didn't it?
We saw this massive, great house with scaffolding in the pictures, but there was something about it that attracted us both. This auction was a nerve-wracking event because I knew that I was playing with real money. This is hard-earned cash at the end of the day, and every time I pressed the button to bid a little bit more, that was more money that I was basically committing.
As soon as the hammer went down, you were like, oh my goodness.
I did think, what have we done? I'm reliving it now, it's like...
I know. Still feel like, oh my God, what have we done?
We prepared ourselves to bid up to the 515, and we were very fortunate that we won it at 510,000.
There's so much to do. You're like, Jules, this is horrendous, aren't you?
Well, it is.
The family must move out of their old house in a week, but kids Madison and Freddie have their doubts.
We only just got a flushing toilet, so that would have been fun if we had to move in without that.
There's no beds.
So what started as an idea to find a 2-bed doer-upper is now a supersized dream home renovation. And with a lot more space than they've ever had before, they're a bit stumped on how to use it.
Let's be honest, it's enormous, isn't it? So you went to auction?
Yeah.
We decided to do a proxy bid, so anyone else who's bidding against me, I will automatically match them.
Proxy bidding means that you tell someone what you're willing to pay and instruct them to bid on your behalf until either you win or it goes beyond your maximum bid.
How much is your budget on it?
Our budget is 150.
And you've been doing work for a year?
Yeah, we have had some issues in the past that has delayed things for us, which is why we're still at this stage a year on. One example of trouble that we've had is that when we took the property on, we had a lot of the original detail in the property, which we really wanted to try and keep as much as possible. So things like cornicing. The builders would go into a room, would be knocking it to pieces.
You can cheat cornice, and you can get cornice back in. So if you wanted to put it back, it wouldn't have to cost a fortune.
Traditionally made from plaster, cornicing is now often made from lightweight and durable polymer. It can be bought off the shelf or made bespoke to match an existing design. Elsewhere, luckily, some original features have survived.
So the tiles are under here, are they?
Yes. Take a look at these. They are.
Oh, cool.
I do really like them. I'm thinking that it would be really nice to match the woodwork with a colour in there.
Yeah, I mean, this will be amazing.
Jules and Al have no plans to change the structure of their grand Victorian house, but it's a 15-room doer-upper with 6 bedrooms upstairs and not 1 but 2 large living rooms downstairs.
2 enormous living rooms.
We're kind of in a bit of a quandary because...
Nice problem to have.
I know, yeah, it is. Well, you know, we do feel really lucky to be going, oh, what are we going to do with 2 living rooms? But we do want to make them work. You know, what's the point in having a room where the door's shut and no one ever comes in?
OK, so the first thing that I'd say, looking at this, these 2 rooms don't have access to the garden, and that is the south-facing side of the garden. And to get outside, you either have to go out of the kitchen door and all the way around the house, or you have to go out of the front door and round to outside. So it feels sort of a bit trapped. I would be tempted to put a set of French doors here and another set of French doors in the other room. It will completely transform these rooms to be able to get outside.
Yeah.
And the furniture needs to be big.
Yeah.
Have you got lots of furniture?
No, not big furniture.
So auctions are amazing for big furniture.
We've almost been scared sometimes about doing certain things because maybe it doesn't fit the house.
You know, and everyone's like, oh, it's Victorian. And it does make you sort of feel like you shouldn't do something because, you know, you don't want to take away sort of like the history of the house or, you know, make it look too different. You've always wanted a sports room, but how can you make something that's so grand, I don't know, into a sports room?
When we say sports room, it's somewhere where I can watch sport.
So you actually want a snug. So you could have a really big screen that comes down with a projector and make that the kind of games room, TV room, cinema room, film room, and then have this as a bit less gamesy.
Yeah.
And then see how you use them both. Make it work for you. Make it a home that you really like being in. But I also think you need to put the cornicing back.
Yeah, I think that's
really
inspiring.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So a modern family want to break with tradition and put their stamp on a massive Victorian home.
It's a bit of a blank canvas, and that's quite a luxury, really, because go anywhere, do anything.
It was good and sort of opened our eyes up to the fact that we can do what we want.
One of our ideas was making a cinema room in one of the lounges, so I'll be talking to Jules about that later. I'll be convincing her that it's the right way for us to move forward, so looking forward to that.
Behind 40, 40 for the hand.
If you're looking for a speedy sale, then selling at auction is the way to go. And that can be particularly important when a property is left in someone's will.
Your property, sir, well done.
In North London, Probate.Auctions specialise in helping families and charities to sell houses left to them after losing a loved one.
Oh, hi there, it's Isaac here. The auction starts at 10:30.
Auctioneer Russell Taylor is gearing up for a busy day on the rostrum.
It's what you live for as an auctioneer. Auction day is amazing. Who else gets to sell 60, 70 properties in the space of 2 or 3 hours? It's great, I love it. We're live in a couple of minutes. We're just doing our final pre-prep, and then we're ready to go, start selling some houses.
Every year, more than $4 billion is left to charities. But these donations are often tied up in property. And the charity doesn't get their money until the house is sold. And that's where Head of Partnerships, Dan Marsden, comes in.
We've got some properties coming up today for some of the charities that we support. Lot 28 in Brentwood in Essex. We were talking to Essex Wildlife Trust about this a while ago now. They trusted us with this today.
This two-bed flat, now with a guide price of $180,000, was originally put on the open market 2 years ago, probably rather overpriced at $300,000. It didn't sell.
I think it's going to be a very popular lot, so I'm hoping for a real result here.
And he's not the only one. Lizzie and Becky, who look after gifts and wills at Essex Wildlife Trust, will be viewing the auction online.
Essex Wildlife Trust is the leading conservation charity in our county. We look after 1% of the land in Essex, which includes over 100 nature reserves.
Part of the proceeds of the property was gifted to them by a supporter called Jean, who left the vast majority of her estate to charity.
Jean was one of our life members. The trust started 66 years ago and Jean joined us 52 years ago, so a really valued supporter.
The property had been sat on the open market for a long time, not doing anything. With an auction, it's a very quick process and solicitors can release the money very quickly from the estate.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Gifts and wills account for 1 in every £3 of charity fundraising. The sale of Lot 28 will be keenly watched.
We go to Lot 28, over in a place called Hutton, which is in Brentwood.
Also glued to the unfolding drama are Dan and boss Nick Combs.
Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed.
Should we kick things off with the guide? 180? So what's that, all day long?
I know they're watching the auction, so it's very exciting. So we're really, really hoping we can get a big result for them today.
190, 195.
With the bidding fast and furious, the flat quickly reaches its reserve price of £195,000. That's the lowest figure it has been agreed it can be sold for. The only question now is who will get it and for how much.
I'm watching with trepidation.
210, no hanging about.
Oh, we got another bid coming.
Thank you, welcome to 12.
After an early flurry of bids, the hopeful buyers slowly drop out. Finally, it's down to Mr. G and Mr. S to battle it out.
221, he's not letting this guy, Mr. G. What a great battle. 237.
238.
Mr. G, what are we going to do? 239?
Russell, to sort of generate, will ultimately talk about closing, bringing the hammer down, and it just kind of propels people to sort of make sure they put their next bid in.
The final time. 3, 2.
He's coming back. Come on, Mr. G.
He's coming back.
At 239, we're sold.
Yes.
Wow. Great bidding, guys. Perseverance paid off.
Oh, he's done it. 239, that is a monster result. That's amazing.
It exceeded our expectations. That money will go to funding what Jean loved, wildlife, and especially in her home county of Essex as well.
These charities work seriously hard. They deserve every penny they can get, so we make sure we get that for them.
In Cornwall, it's been a hectic week for Jules and Al as they race to move into their rare auction find, a 7-bed Victorian home near the sea.
We've got bags and bags and bags and more bags of building materials and literally nowhere to put anything. Panicking a little. We've got this massive unit that Sarah suggested buying at auction, buying large furniture.
After a year, they're finally in. But the renovation of this huge house still has a long way to go.
What are these things for?
I've got no idea. No idea.
One of the biggest jobs is replacing 80 metres of Victorian cornicing that was destroyed in the early stages of the renovation.
Even the builders that were here were like, oh my goodness, you're really going to put the coving up? We were like, well, yeah, do you want to do it? And they were like, no, thanks.
With 2/3 of the budget already spent, Al's determined to keep costs down wherever he can.
I haven't done it before, never done it before.
I see you snapped it.
See, this is why I'm not good at helping.
While Jules conveniently busies herself with the log burner delivery, Al ropes in daughter Madison to help with the cornicing.
I think just try it and then hopefully it'll be okay.
She's saying try, she doesn't have to pay for any of the coping. So she's like, yeah, just give it a go. Al will get the hang of it. On the last piece, we'll have one piece of coping up.
It'd be really handy to have Jules' feedback, because she's always got a couple of tips for us.
Not very good tips, usually. Usually discounted tips.
It's a big job, but one that's worth mastering.
There we go.
Even in smaller rooms, cornicing can create the illusion of greater ceiling height, making spaces feel more expansive.
We've got a corner. Well done.
There we go.
Not a quick job. I'm just thinking how many sheets of this I've got to stick up, how many metres of it I've got to put up. It's going to take me forever. Luckily, I've got Madison here, my helper, who's going to become an expert at this because we've got plenty to work on.
Yeah, lucky me.
Coming up, a new lease of life for an old Victorian loo.
It was used for shooting up drugs and other things, and the roof was missing.
So properly derelict?
Properly derelict.
Den of iniquity.
It's been 3 months since work started on Alison and Michael's 1930s Dewar Upper. The old white bathroom is out, and the blockwork for the walls of the extension is in.
We've got the floor being levelled off today. The back wall is being readied to receive the rafters for the roof, the first part of the roof build. First fix electrics is all complete, which is great. First fix plumbing is starting today as well, so the radiators are coming out.
It's definitely all go. Let's see what else has been going on.
This is what was originally the kitchen.
I do really understand why they want this really big open space, but if you don't have anywhere to put anything, it's a bit like going caravanning. The caravan looks great until you start to use it.
What we have decided, however, is, as you mentioned, the middle of the house was going to be the darkest area. That might be the best place to have the snug. So that is what we have decided to do.
That's going to be great. I mean, if you've got a dark area that's already dark, don't fight it. Go with it.
This is the bathroom. As you can see, we've had most of it ripped out now. It's just as tiny as it always was. What we've decided to do in there is to tile most of it, just as you suggested to us.
We're supposed to be moving back in about 3 weeks' time, and hopefully the build will be complete in about 5 weeks. So that's what we've been told. Fingers crossed.
I really admire Alison and Michael. You know, they were in a hole, they dug themselves out of it, and they're going through a journey with their family, and they're going to end up with a beautiful home. I'll be really honest, 3 weeks is deeply optimistic. Finished in 5 weeks is not happening.
201, what a gentleman.
At property auctions, you come across all sorts of interesting buildings that you wouldn't necessarily find on the open market.
Meredith bidder, well done.
From former libraries to decommissioned water towers. And with councils across the country happy to sell off their crumbling assets, more and more old loos are being sold off at auction. They've been converted into cafes, bars, even offices, but not this one. This Grade 2 listed Victorian men's toilet in Newport, South Wales, was destined for a different future. Derelict for years, it's now been transformed into a performance space by Janet Martin, a gallery owner and lifetime champion of the local art scene.
People used to go in there to shoot up heroin and pee and have sex, really. And then I saw it was up for sale. And I thought, I wonder if I could do something with it. Never been in a gents' toilet before, I hasten to add.
This story has definitely grabbed my attention. Time for a visit.
OK, here we are.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. OK, you definitely wouldn't expect that from the outside, would you? What an amazing space. I love it. Was it in good nick?
It was used for shooting up drugs and other things, and the roof was missing.
Oh, so properly derelict?
Properly derelict.
Den of iniquity.
That's right.
The disused loo was put up for auction in 2017 with a guide price of just £4,000.
I had a limit of 15 grand in my head because I knew I'd have to spend a lot of money on it.
OK. And where did you get the money from? Is this savings?
Phyllis Maud. That's why it's called Phyllis Maud. My aunt had died and she left me some money.
And so tell me about Phyllis Maud, your aunt.
She always took a shine to me and she was, you know, quite a mother figure.
So tell me, what happened? You went to the auction?
So I went to the auction and the man at the back of the room bought it for 30,000. And I was gutted. And I came away and I started driving here again, looking at it from the outside, thinking, oh, my name was on that building. I felt really sad. About 3 weeks later, auction house rang me up, do you still want to buy the toilet? I said, you've sold it. And they said, oh, not to that man, there's been a change of plan.
Oh, and so how much did you go into the council?
15. That's how much I'm prepared to give, and you know that I'll turn it into something wonderful for Newport, so I'd like to get my hands on it.
Flippin' love it. And that's what a real woman's like.
Where there were once urinals, there is now a stage and space for 35 seats.
Oh, look at that. That's so magic. It's like the dress circle in a theatre.
It is.
Most expensive seats in the house,
Indeed.
though. So how much did you spend on the renovation here?
70,000.
So what did you have to do for your £70,000?
Round the edge where the brickwork is, that's where the stand-up urinals were, and they went as high as the brickwork. They're like darlings.
So where did they go?
If they'd have been in good order, I could have got a lot of money for them, but they weren't.
Okay.
So they went in the back of my 2CV. We had no skips for this renovation. I did all the skip work.
Janet raised the roof to create a second floor and replaced the crumbling Victorian cast iron beams with new steel ones.
That was quite a costly business.
Yeah.
And obviously there was no electricity in here. So there were things like that had to be done from scratch.
This eclectic space also features a small kitchen bar. And there are some heartfelt touches to this very special building, such as the hand-painted signs designed in the colours that Janet's aunt loved. It's a unique building that's left a fabulously positive mark on the community.
I know of someone who used to just play for his own enjoyment at home and had never ever played in public. And then he came here and he played, and now he's a regular and he's got confidence and he's writing lots of music, and yeah, it's wonderful to see.
Amazing. Well, what a legendary place and a legendary woman.
Oh,
so thank you.
Thank you.
Do you know, when I first met Janet and heard her story, I thought, gosh, she must be completely mad. But it just goes to show that if you buy the right property in auction for the right reasons and you're the right person and you put all that together, you can do something quite incredible.
I've been holding on for something.
Cheers.
"200 miles away in Cornwall, Jules and Al are wrestling with the challenges of a period home renovation in their master bedroom.
I don't remember a time without any sanding. But we'd rather try and keep it and it be a character part of the house than whip it off and then put some new one on.
Victorian properties like Jules and Al's were designed to be what's called vapour open. They were built from materials that allowed moisture to enter but also leave, which when paired with good ventilation minimises damp and mould inside. Lime-based render and plaster were used on internal walls to help the building breathe. In keeping with the period feel, Jules and Al have decided to use traditional plaster and paint, because most modern equivalents aren't breathable.
This paint is specialist for lime walls because it actually lets the lime breathe.
I'm impressed to see Jules has done her homework.
The reason why I'm spraying the wall with water prior to painting is so that the wall absorbs the water and doesn't absorb the paint, making it dry out too quickly. They look very surgical, Al. Al's very good, actually. He does wear gloves for everything, don't you? Well, not everything, but...
I'll clean the rollers.
I'll get you a beer.
I'm also keen to see what's been happening downstairs. First, the snug.
It's a building site, basically. We've got the fireplace almost ready for the fire to go in. The woodwork's been taken off around the windows where we're going to put in the patio doors.
Patio doors there are going to completely transform how they live in this building.
As you can see, it's really bad. Really, really bad. Panicking.
It's really hard often with a really big project to manage your stress levels. But the two bits of advice I always give to people, one is think about how far you've come rather than where you're trying to get to. But also break it down into bite-sized chunks and just think about one project or one room at a time and complete that.
So in here, we've more or less finished the bit that we did the other day, which we absolutely love, is our wall mural.
It might feel like they're drowning, but to be honest, I think they're making really great progress.
Coming up, as the jobs continue to pile up...
Well, we've only got another 10 pieces that size to go.
So do the expenses.
We set out at 92 in total. We've now got just over 10 left. Well, didn't expect to reveal such dark wood.
In Guildford, it's 4 weeks since Alison and Michael's last update, and they're nowhere near moving back in.
How does it make you feel that you have to do all of that, like, cabinet downstairs?
I'm not thinking about it.
The reality of living elsewhere, work and children is having an impact on how much they can do themselves. And that's slowing things down.
Now, I need to go and pick up Joshy in half an hour. It's annoying. You barely get started on something and then you have to go. We'll have to get in contact with the carpet people and see if we can move the carpet back to the weekend after.
Yeah, we're never going to be ready by Wednesday or Thursday or whenever it's coming in, are we? Ain't gonna happen, man.
And there's not much left of the budget either.
So the budget has been causing me sleepless nights. We set out at 92 in total. That was including contingency. We've now got just over 10 left. There's a lot of things needing to be done, and the budget is nowhere near enough for it. So we are going to have to do a bit of thinking over the course of the next couple of days to see what's really important and what can wait.
Painting with her is not an ideal recipe, really.
In Cornwall, the more formal of Jules and Al's living rooms is finally taking shape.
We have decided that we are going to keep the original flooring, or reveal the original flooring. We've got to update the skirting boards because some of the skirting boards have been removed.
But there's lots happening at once. Al is also determined to restore the original hallway tiles.
This is the first time we'll have had a look at a whole section of the tiles. It looks pretty good.
Victorian tiles are hard-wearing and will create a strong first impression in the hallway. All that's needed to bring them back to life is a scrub with an alkaline cleaning solution.
It's coming up already.
They look really good. Really, really good. It's hard work.
Yeah, it's quite hard work, yeah.
Out of breath and sweating. No, it's good, really good. I like it. I think it's brilliant.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, only got another 10 pieces that size to go.
It's all right.
We're away.
Alison and Michael bought their 1930s three-bed in Guildford after being priced out of their previous home.
Let's just move, get rid of this burden and start afresh.
But they were hit by unexpected problems.
Unfortunately, they discovered that the floor is horrendously rotten.
And struggled to fit the work around family life.
You barely get started on something and then you have to go.
2 months on, and they've finally got the bright, open-plan kitchen living area they've been dreaming of.
It just feels like a really warm, welcoming space, doesn't it? It's just a really nice place to be.
I think we're really happy, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
And we can see the end and we can see the real potential of the house now.
Yeah.
With a cosy snug in the middle part of the house.
Because it was Sarah's advice, because originally we were going to have the dining room in the middle of the house. And she advised us to lean into the fact that it was a darker room, and actually that's more appropriate for a snug, and have the dining space out here. And I think we're really pleased with how it's worked out.
The upstairs floor needed a lot of work, but they persevered. Prioritising the bedrooms for their 2 boys, Lucas and Josh.
I think most importantly, the children have started to feel really comfortable in their space.
It's my first ever bedroom for myself, and it's a really good one. Like, it's so cool.
The family bathroom needed a full remodel. Now it's transformed with luxurious marble effect porcelain tiles.
We thought if we incorporated this tile floor to ceiling, we thought it would be quite a bold move for us. So, yeah, we're really pleased with how it turned out.
It was Sarah that said in a space this small, we should go as bold as we can, but actually it was the right thing to do, wasn't it, and go bold in here.
It's my favourite room. I love it.
It may have taken more time and cost more than anticipated, but the results are exactly what they'd hoped for.
So we started out the budget with around about £90,000 to do the whole build. We blew that quite significantly. We had to borrow an extra £30,000 to get the project completely, well, finished to a point where it was livable and we were comfortable. Yes, it went over budget, but we've cleared our debts, we've reduced our mortgage, and actually we're in a better house than we had previously.
It's all a work in progress, but actually, even though it's in its current state, it's starting to feel like home. It's starting to feel like a place where we want to spend our time and be.
We've got a lovely house now, but importantly, we're in a better financial position to be able to provide some experiences for the boys as well, and for us.
Yeah.
It's 3.5 months since I first met Jules and Al, who bought this large Victorian house at auction.
There's so much to do. And you're like, Jules, this is horrendous, aren't you?
Well, it is.
Their challenge? To renovate a huge period property, respecting its heritage features while making it a home that suits their family. Well, I'd say they've achieved that and more. The hallway, so recently a building site, now acknowledges the property's past. The hidden tiles restored by Al are now on full display, complemented by the detail of the paintwork on the stairs. And reinstating the cornice has brought back period character.
It does feel like a home now. It's really nice.
The kitchen is stylish and fun. And in the main bedroom, their choice of traditional lime paint works brilliantly with the contemporary design. Back downstairs, they had the enviable dilemma of what to do with 2 living rooms.
We haven't had anywhere to sit and watch TV for 6 months, maybe longer, long time. So yeah, this room I'm really excited about.
It looks great. Big furniture for a big room.
Tonight, we're planning on sitting on this sofa. It'll be really nice instead of our bed, won't it?
Sounds odd, but just being able to use a lounge is quite exciting for us now.
It's nice feeling.
Next door, their snug is also finished. The doors installed, ready to open up onto their south-facing garden.
I think Sarah's idea to put the doors in is brilliant because we can use the other side of the garden, which I think actually we probably wouldn't have used as much because it wouldn't have been as easy to get outside. And I think just her idea of using it as a family room, just a veg out room, will be really nice.
Jules and Al followed their hearts and took the initiative to create a home they'll love living in for years to come. What they've achieved is impressive.
Some of the ideas that Sarah gave us enabled us to be a little bit freer.
Every room that we've done, our confidence has grown and we've gone, oh, we can do it.
I feel really positive about it.
Really lucky. I love the house and no regrets.
Next time, from an overgrown bungalow...
There was literally ivy under the wallpapers on the inside.
...to a defunct Victorian library, 2 brave souls have all their savings at stake. And what people pay on the day at auction can be a big surprise.
Gets a round of applause from the team and the management as well.